Good day folks, still on the subject of knife sharpeners. Here I have with me the Spyderco model 204 triangle Sharpmaker. Now basically this is an improved model from the 203 with a couple of added features. It comes in a plastic housing. As you can see, there are some stuff here on the back and holes for you to mount it on a workbench. Now the 204 was introduced sometime in 1997 as a replacement model for the 203. Going back to basic, you have the ceramic rods, which is the white one, the fine ones. These are being used for finishing work. You have the grey ceramic rods that are basic tools for your step-by-step material removal. And then housed in between, there's your metal rod. These brass rods actually prevents you from getting hurt if you actually miss the stone. On the plastic base of the Sharpmaker, there's actually the slot for your sharpening. Now there are two angles here, 40 degree, 20 on each side, and the 30 degree. Now back beveling is something you use when your edge becomes too steep. You need to reprofile it. So this is only used when you have a really blunt and dull knife. Back to how it's used. Insert the brass rod, and then for traction there's actually a place for you to put the cover. The triangle rods sits nicely, very snug on the base, and you can start sharpening your knife by actually running the edge on the stone. Now I would like to also point out that the angled side of the knife is actually also suitable for serration. Here I have with me a fillet knife by Spyderco, the C17 Catcherman. It actually has a little bit of serrations here. I mean, this is very useful for removing fins from the fish you caught. And what's interesting about serration on a knife is that you can also use it to separate ropes and all that. So the serration are actually caught by the pointed side. So the way to sharpen it is just by running it through, and then when you have you can feel the rough side on the back of it, just one stroke down to actually strop the edge. But basically what you want from the grey colored stone is to remove material. It's actually quite coarse, and to finish it off, it's back to the white stones and working on your basic 40 degree bevel for the knife. Another use for the Sharpmaker is the back of the base. This is how you align your sharpener for a wider space. So if you have like stuff like axe and all that, you can actually use it to sharpen the implement. And also just like the earlier models, there's actually a slot here. Let me get this out. There's a slot here for you to do scissors. This part. So if you have a pair of shears or scissors, you can use it as well. And the flip side of the base, you can see the hole here. You can actually use this to sharpen tools, anything that from an ice pick to pointy objects that you want to sharpen, like your darts and all that. It can be done with this groove. And also fishing hooks. This is one of the usage of the sharpener. The 204 is actually a versatile system, and I believe some years ago Spyderco had introduced another sharpener, quite revolutionary. It's a totally out of this world. I believe it's out in their 2020 catalog, and for me the Sharpmaker remains as one of my primary sharpening tools. I will talk about other types of sharpeners in other videos, and yeah, in a nutshell, this is the Spyderco triangle Sharpmaker model 204. Last but not least, you can get these from, I think, some outfitters here in Malaysia has already been selling it, or you can buy directly from Spyderco's online web store. I believe they do ship over to Malaysia. Okay, there you have it, Spyderco Sharpmaker model 204. Thank you for watching.